to Washington.
I'm not mad at that.
University, Missouri.
I'm not mad at that.
To this day, across from the entrance to Washington University School of Law Library, there still hangs a painting of Janet Leigh.
A painting?
Not all. They also built and named a reading room in the library after her.
Let's be clear. I give you 1.5 million. I don't give a damn what university it is. Excuse me. I want a statue. I want some paintings. And I want several reading rooms. What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? 1.5 million? And you gave me a reading room and some paintings? What, a painting? Come on, bro. I want a whole statue out that bitch. I want a whole statue out there, man. What are we doing out here, man? Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Dedrick here, man. Like I told y'all, consistency. Oh my God, I need to pick me up because I just checked the numbers. Shout out to all my lotto heads. I just checked the numbers and my 4,000 came out. Yeah, I dreamed that around 2 months ago, and I seen it. You know, I seen it. Like, I seen that shit. You feel me? Like, you know, the enlightened, y'all know what I'm talking about. I seen it. And the past draw, nothing showed me to play 4 hit something. All I played was pick 4 anyway, right? And it came out, and it came straight too. It came straight. I don't normally play a digit like that straight, but I missed out on $3,600, and I lost at least $20. You feel me? Not every draw, but anytime a 4 pop up, I try to play it at least 3 times. At least 3 times since August, whatever, to now. $3,600, and I tried to beat myself up a bit, but I can't. But either or. Speaking of lotto, the strangest ways lottery winners blew their money. Now, I've reacted to similar videos like this in the past, but this is recent. So I want to know, because y'all know, yo, if we not hitting the Mega Million, to my lotto heads out there, if we not hitting the Mega Million, the Powerball, the Bank of Millions, the Cash for Life, somebody's hitting it, right? Somebody else in the U.S. is hitting it. Let's see how stupid they are. You feel me? Now, I can get back to my reactions because I got some cheap headphones that I got from the dollar store. You feel me? But they seem to be doing the do. So, without further ado, let's get into this right here, man. I know this about to be some shit.
She won $18 million in the lottery in 1993.
Wow, 1993. We going that back? We going that far back? Oh yeah, I knew my audio wasn't all the way up, but we talking. See, we talking recent though. Like, why you couldn't give me nothing recent, bro?
This win was life-changing money for her, and with it, she wanted to fulfill some dreams that she had.
How much did she win though? Did he say 18 million?
A big heart. She won $18 million in the lottery in 1993. This
I still had that.
Life-changing.
I'd be about 70 million now.
She wanted to fulfill some dreams that she had. However, most of her dreams didn't involve buying things for herself, like a lot of lottery winners. Instead, she wanted to give away her winnings. Court filings and federal records showed that Leigh was generous to a variety of causes, particularly politics, education, and her community. Leigh began becoming well known to Democratic political leaders in 1997. She gave campaign checks of $100,000 to the Democratic National Committee. Her support of the Democrats allowed her to sit next to Bill Clinton at one of the fundraisers. Her generosity soon got prominent Missouri Democrats seeking campaign donations from her. She donated $277,000 to various candidates.
That's 377.
Introduced to Leigh through Clinton's campaign aides.
All right, you guys, we had a ad break. An ad popped up, but I'm not mad at her trying to help, but they was taking advantage of you. Like, other campaigns ask for money. Like, bro, y'all are in a better seat than she is. You get me? These politicians, they making money, dirty or straight. They making money, and you gonna give them $277,000? And you gave Clinton or the Democratic campaign 100 of them things? Nah. Hell no. She damn near $500,000. Come on, man.
Education as well. She supposedly donated $1.5 million to Washington.
I'm not mad at that.
Missouri.
I'm not mad at that.
To this day, across from the entrance to Washington University School of Law Library, there still hangs a painting of Janet Leigh.
A painting?
That's not all. They also built and named a reading room in the library after her.
Let's be clear. I give you $1.5 million. I don't give a damn what university it is. Excuse me. I want a statue. I want some paintings. And I want several reading rooms. What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? 1.5 million? And you gave me a reading room and some paintings? What, a painting? Come on, bro. I want a whole statue out that bitch. I want a whole statue out there, man. What are we doing out here, man?
The library is considered one of the nicest college libraries in the nation. The Janet Leigh
1.5
still looks as fancy as it did when it was first built. And Janet just kept giving and giving. She gave away a lot of money to her church. She donated money to the local homeless shelters in St. Louis.
I'm not mad at the church or the homeless shelter
anymore. Because after just 8 years after winning $18 million, she filed for bankruptcy in 2001. We're not sure if she had any regrets giving away a ton of her money. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
She had regrets. And that's one thing that I know the trials and tribulations that I've been through and that I'm going through. I know when that big money start coming in, no, I'm not about to just give you money. You get what I'm saying? Like if you telling me, yo, I got this brilliant idea, I want to do this, I want to do that, I got you. Let's work on that. You feel me? Let's become partners. And then as far as I understand the church, I understand giving to the homeless, I understand all of it, quite frankly. But I'm not about to give no school 1.5 and y'all not about to. I need something. What she say? What they say? Howard University, Harvard? Did they say Harvard or Howard? I'm not sure, but either or. I need some of that money on the back end. Like these colleges, they're not paying their athletes at all. I need some of that. Run me some of that. I need some of that. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, I know she probably don't be kicking herself though. You feel me? There's a lot of people out there that's just generous. Like I'm generous, but I'm not a dumbass. You understand? I don't want to call her a dumbass because she probably just she felt in her soul that she wanted to give it away, or something dark may have been happening. She may have won that money and is like she couldn't do nothing positive with it because soon as she did, it backfired on her. That's another discussion. You feel me? But there's a lot of gentle souls out there that don't see no wrong and somebody taking advantage of them. You get what I'm saying? Like I done gave 1.5. She done gave nearly 2 million already, including the reading room, the 1.5 for the school and the politicians. You've given enough. And I was 3 years old. Let's be clear. 1993, I was 3. I was 3 years old. I could have used that money. I needed some diapers. I was shitting up diapers everywhere. You feel me? I needed some baby food. I wasn't a chunky baby, but let me get a bag of Cheetos. Some. You get what I'm saying? But either or, man. I'm not mad at her, but I am, you know.
And also, do us a quick favor, hit that like button.
You hit me with another ad break. I'm not liking this shit.
Number 5, Jonathan Vargas. Lotto winner Jonathan Vargas won a little over $35 million from the Powerball when he was
the wrestler?
7 years old. When he was picking numbers for the ticket, he didn't just choose any random numbers. Instead, he relied on intuition. Vargas said that most of the numbers he picked represented the ages of his family members at the time.
Okay, well that's not intuition. Well, if he said because I do that too. Like when I'm like I haven't played Mega Million in a while. Let me just write some. All right, first numbers come to digits. Usually always 17 and 32. They always be the top 2 digits that pop up in my head. 17 and 32. Always. You feel me? And then when all else fail, the Mega Ball, I either pick 8 or 6, right? But intuition can be like, oh man, what am I about to play? And then whatever digits pop up, you play. Playing your family members' ages and years, that's not intuition. You get me? Unless he went to fill out the slip. He was like, damn, what am I about to play? You know what? I'm gonna play. I got that gut feeling. I'm gonna play there. You know what I mean? In that case, but just playing there didn't know. We call those pet digits. Huh? Shout out to all my lotto heads out there, man. We call those pet digits.
However, he definitely needed better intuition when it came to coming up with a business to grow his winnings.
Please don't tell me this that rustler.
Going into business for himself was the best way to maintain his wealth. He knew that he wanted to do something in the entertainment industry. But his decision of starting an all-girls wrestling league called
Oh my God.
We're going to have to say there are better businesses out there to invest in. He created a television show called WrestleLicious Takedown. That was sort of a sketch comedy featuring professional female wrestlers in bikinis. After just 1 year of primetime broadcasts, WrestleLicious was canceled.
That's a damn shame. I've heard this story before. But we've probably seen it. Like, if you guys follow me on the Twin channel. But, excuse me, ladies. To my queens out there, excuse me. But he fucked up because he should have did nude wrestling. You understand? Like, no clothing. The ladies have no clothing on. You feel me? And if you wanted to make money, I don't know what year they said this was. You wanted to make money, you can even get a female to do like the men version of that. You feel me? You want to make money. Like, there's a lot of perverts out here. You get me? So, I mean, he would have still been up and running. He probably would have eventually went out of business, but nah. Maybe he had that maybe he drafted that up though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to shit on his dream on what he did, but we've heard this before, but you got to be more careful. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not shit. If anything, oh my God, my shit just beat. Hold up.
In 2010.
I think these fucking headphones about to go dead. That shit just beat in my ear. But if anything, I'm gonna hit up Vince McMahon or somebody that has a wrestling league already and find out how can I get in cahoots with them. You get me? Or yo, what's the best route? I want to start this women league, right? Maybe we can be somewhat of a partner. You get what I'm saying? On some shit like that. But these headphones are beeping. And I'm gonna get back to y'all after I charge these bitches up in a little bit. Cause this shit is irritating the fuck out of me, beeping in my ear like that, bro. No cap. All right, you guys, let's get back to it. I just switched out headphones right quick. Well, earphones in this case, but yeah, I would have invested with Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon, Shane McMahon, and Stephanie McMahon. You know, but yeah, and I'm not mad at him. Black brother, he seen a dream, he went behind it, but take their clothes off. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, no disrespect to my queens out there, but is that not a good idea? Like, there's a lot of pervs out here, man. They want to see tits and ass. You know?
VARGAS said that if he had to do it all over again, he would have waited a year to decide what he really wanted to do. Interestingly enough, the WrestleLicious website is still up to this day, and they're hinting at a comeback? Number 4, John and Linda KUTEY. When John and Linda KUTEY
he did say they lost half of it.
Huge Mega Millions jackpot back in 2011. They only had one thing on their mind, and that was build a water park? John and his wife Linda decided to invest some of their $28.7 million to build a water park in honor of their parents.
How much that cost?
Technically, it was John that won, but of course, Linda really won too. John was one of 7 employees at the New York State Homes and Community Renewal in Albany who cashed in on the winning $319 million Mega Millions ticket. So how much does building a water park cost? Apparently, it was
15?
only around $200,000.
Damn.
Or at least what the KUTEYs donated to the village of Green Island in New York. They went to the town officials after winning the drawing to ask what they could do to help out their hometown. And the officials requested the installation of the spray pool. It seems like the kids loved it. This is the one large splurge that probably had the most people that got to enjoy it. Number 3.
Oh, wow. I don't know if that's strange. Like, if they like to go to the water park, what the fuck? And they just invested $200,000? Like, I'm looking for Stranger. I need Stranger. You feel? I need Stranger. The wrestling is not strange. The lady giving her money away, that's not unheard of. You get what I'm saying? And she's Asian, so it may have done something with her religious background. I mean, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, that money might not have been. I'm just getting that gut feeling that something may have happened, but y'all might be like, But either or, investing 200 grand and a small portion of the winnings into the water park because you love to go to the water park, and it was in your city, so you basically helped out your city and you're enjoying yourself. That's a win. Like, what are we talking about? That's a win right there.
Keoli. Hebe Keoli won $5 million in the lottery back in 1991. She was
in 91, that was money. That was big money in 91.
Her husband being a doctor is actually relevant, and we'll get to that in just a minute. When she won the lottery, she first gave away roughly 800 grand to the one son she had with her husband, Dr.
To her son.
Keoli. She also gave away roughly the same amount to another son she had from a previous marriage. This son also lived with them as part of the family. Okay, this seems pretty normal so far, right? Lottery winners give away winnings to family members all the time. However, here's the twist in the story. She secretly gave away a further $2 million to a son she had with a third man.
$2 million?
His existence was a secret from the entire family.
Wow.
Well, Dr. Ranchioli didn't like this whatsoever, so he decided to poison her. The secret gift of $2 million to a son he didn't know about probably put him over the edge because their life was far from perfect at the time.
Wow.
She had racked up $1 million in debt. On top of that, after 35 years of marriage, even though they lived in the same mansion, they hardly saw each other according.
Bro, I win $5 million, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can agree with me. Like, my family, not all of my family, let's be clear about that, but my family, the ones that I know care about me and mine, they're going to get a little piece. You're not about to get 1.6. What they say, you're not about to get 800,000 from me. And another one not about to get 800,000. Take this $10,000 and gone. Shoot. You get what I'm saying? Shoot. You feel me? And if I really fuck with you, then let's talk business. You get me? I give you 10 grand, but let's talk business. 5 million? That shit can go like that. She tripping. And she had all these, bro. Excuse me again, ladies. She was a flat out whore. At least she had sense enough to let me get her money so I can take care of them because I got a whole family over here, but I got kids here, and I got kids back there, and I got some more kids back here. Like, come on, bro. Then the last one she gave $2 million to. Like, bro, what are we doing out? What are we doing out here? What are we doing out here, family? Please tell me.
To their son. Dr. Ranchioli's defense was that he was trying to get a sample from her to check on her since her health had been declining at a rapid pace.
I didn't even touch up on the fact that he poisoned her. Like, was he wrong? Like, I mean, I don't condone no shit like that, but bro, we just want 5 million. We're not where we want to be at end life. We're old, and we don't really have no money like that, right? So we hit for 5 million. We gonna keep 4. And let's just spread this 1 million out throughout whatever the family is, right? Depending on the tax, right? 5 million, they probably get what? Close to 4, maybe 3.9. I don't know how that works. You get what I'm saying? Off of 5, it's probably not that much because it's just 5 million. You get what I'm saying? But whatever the change is, that's what we split amongst family. Like, and he poisoned her ass. I can't say I'm mad, but I'm not gonna say I'm glad either. But now this is strange. This is some strange shit here.
And he accidentally gave her a sedative. Nope, the jury didn't buy it. Dr. Ranchioli was charged with his wife's murder and later convicted of manslaughter in 2008.
Damn. I graduated.
Alex and RHODA TOTH.
Damn.
Alex and RHODA TOTH were 2 lottery winners who became infamous pretty much as soon as they won a $13 million lottery jackpot. When they won the lottery back in 1990, their family was living in poverty at the time. Alex had to take care of his wife as well as 6 kids, some of whom were his kids from previous relationships. They were living paycheck to paycheck, and supposedly they had less than $25 that they had to live on for 7 days at the time they won the lottery. In initial interviews, Alex and RHODA said that the money wasn't going to change them. However, as soon as they won, they went to Las Vegas for 3 months, and they were living it up in the penthouse suites at a cost of $1,000 per night.
Hell no.
Do we need to say that they also gambled away a ton of money? They finally got tired of Vegas and then moved to Florida. To make a long story short, You guessed it, they eventually filed for bankruptcy not once, but twice.
What did he say,
They
13
also
million?
faced charges of tax fraud. At the time of their criminal investigation, according to investigators, there was nothing left. Alex and Rhoda were once again living in abysmal conditions. They had no electricity at their home. The only source of power was a wire that was hooked to the home to the couple's car engine.
That's fucked up.
Rhoda eventually served time in prison for
fucked up.
2 years. Alex didn't serve any time because he ended up passing because of a heart attack. And
Wow.
now we get to the what not to do section of this video.
That's fucked
What
up.
are you
bro.
not supposed to do if you win the lottery?
That
The
graphic is
best
dope.
advice we've heard is to not buy anything immediately. Wait something like 6 months or maybe wait a year. Basically, don't use the money at all until you get used to it. This is the same advice Jonathan Vargas wished he could have given to himself before he lost $500,000 with his Wrestlicious idea. The emotions of winning a big amount of money we're not used to seriously clouds our judgment. We also need to have the time to learn to adjust to friends and family.
And while you bullshitting, the reason why that wrestling thing probably didn't pop off is because it didn't say the year, but whatever year it came out, it's probably when the WWF, any of my OGs out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, WWF, you know, they used to have bra and panty matches, like Sable, like the woman used to have them big ass implants and shit. Like, it was sexual. It was very sexualized on television back then when it was called World Wrestling Federation, right? And you know, it switched. You get me? It switched tremendously. Like, okay, even not just wrestling, but television in general. Like, wasn't no love making on television. It switched. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It switched, and that was probably around the time when he done it. So now you objecting women, objecting women and shit like they're objects. Like, you think we gonna buy into this? You think we about to pay for this? Like no, this shit is gonna get canceled. You feel me? So that was probably around that time. You understand? And that's why I say, going right back to what I said, make it X-rated. So if you making it X-rated, you can sell that shit on DVDs and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men would love to see butt naked women just wrestling each other. You get me? Because when I was growing up, they said mud wrestling was a thing. You know? Women rolling around in fucking dirt. Wet dirt. But either or, man, I believe it was because of the times, right? He started some shit like that now. And that's what I don't understand either. No disrespect about what I'm about to say. Because during that time, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, sexual activity decreased, right? No side boobs, no tits being shown, none of that. It went to X-rated. You feel me? This is when I don't want to say Jerry Springer, but either or. But now it's forefront. Now you see men love making on the television screen for the kids, for the babies to watch. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing for a man and a female, but then now you see the women too, like lesbian. This shit is normalized now. You see how that came full circle? Like, y'all let me know if y'all remember that time when the television, it was television. You get me? And then after a certain time, BET Uncut, perfect example. I don't think there's a BET Uncut anymore. You get me? But either or, that's what he should have done. And he should have asked Vince McMahon, like, yo, is this a good idea? Should I invest in this? Should I do this? Like, get a meeting with him and talk to him. If you be like, nah, hell no, you ain't, you know what I mean? But still don't take his word as law, because then he might flip the script and do the same shit that you wanted to do. But I'm pretty sure that was around that time, y'all. That's why it flopped.
Treating us differently. Callie Rogers was the youngest lottery winner ever back in 2003 at the age of 16. She said that she was too young at the time to handle the money. She caved into the pressure of her fake friends who asked her for money, even though they didn't really care about her. She revealed in interviews how after her win, she gave away hundreds of thousands of dollars and had to deal with jealousy from total strangers. To this day, Rogers said she still owed hundreds of thousands of dollars. Her fake friends took her debit card to buy MacBooks and gifts for themselves while she partied at the height of her fame.
Sir, I'm not liking your video. That's the third ad you hit me with.
The whole point of having money is to spend it. We can't take it with us. But
on an 11-minute video, too.
We want to make sure we're actually using it to get the max value we can get out of it. In our opinion, The best thing money can do for us is to make sure we never have to work out of necessity for money again.
Facts.
Number 1, Brian Caswell. And if we're going to end on a good note with our last entry, when Brian Caswell and his wife Joan won the £25 million in the Euro Millions, they were in shock. However, that shock may have contributed to the fact that he had to get an emergency quadruple bypass. And instead of waiting, his daughter researched the top surgeon and he paid to get private health care. Well, Brian was almost 80 at the time, so that was a decision that made total sense. The lottery has kept him healthy as well as happy. He and his wife's lottery win seems like it's going to be one of those stories with a happy ending. They haven't blown their winnings, and it seems like their biggest splurges have been a new house, a new heart for Brian, and a plot of land at his granddaughter's school. Yep, Brian decided to donate some of his winnings to Egerton Primary School in Manchester, England, where 4 of his grandkids go to school. Brian is a big gardener, and he wanted to be able to teach kids what he learned at school.
The thing is, that's a OG. Like, he done been through life. He know what's up. He know what's up. So now, finally, he done got his big break. I'm talking about massive break. He know what he doing with it. You feel me? You know what he doing with it. Universe, come on, bless me. I already know what I'm doing with it. I already know what I'm doing with it. You understand? You weren't with me when I was struggling. I don't know you when I'm up. These are just facts. You feel me? I'll buy you an air freshener for your car.
Winning the lottery gave Brian the time, and the money of course, that he needed to grow the very best fruit and vegetables. And eating homegrown fresh produce is something he's passionate about and tried to instill in his children and grandchildren.
That's why I want to farm.
Here's what's next.
That's why I want to farm, yo. That's exactly why I want a farm. But that right there concludes this video, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. I tried to make it as short and sweet as possible, but the ads, then my damn headphones went dead. But either or, man, this has been your boy Dedrick. Y'all let me know if y'all want more videos like this, reaction videos. Like I said, I don't want to drown y'all out with my life issues. No, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? And then half of y'all don't click on the videos anyway. So let's just see what this is about. Y'all want more reactions? Send reactions to me. Y'all know my Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram in the comments. It should be in the comments. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. Just email it to me or whatever. Any reaction, any video you want me to react to. But either or, y'all, let's rise together. You feel me? I appreciate you, family. Till next time, it's been your boy Dedrick. I'm out, y'all. Peace.